All right, all right, all right. YouTube. Money is the root of all evil. Period. Money is the root of all evil. Now, I know you guys familiar with this here. Christ being kissed by Judas. Being kissed by Judas. Because Judas, he backstabbed Christ, man. He backstabbed the Messiah for some money. And this is why we got all these problems in the world today over money. People being backstabbed, killed, murdered, lying, and everything for money. Yeah, this currency stuff, man. That's right. This currency stuff is really, really messing us up. Really messing us up. Now, I know you usually see the clouds and things like that. You know, I got the cloud. I got you with that. But right now, I don't want to talk about it. I got to talk about something else. I've been seeing too much crap on TV, man. You guys haven't heard about what's been going on about donations? Man, people have been stealing donations from all sorts of organizations. First, let me watch this. Let me read this to you. 1 Timothy 6:10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. The reason why you pierce yourself through is because the first person who did this to Christ, he pierced himself through. After he found out he didn't need that money, man, it went away, man. It just washed out his hand like it wasn't nothing, like water. There's a hole in the bottom of the bag of money. And he wouldn't kill himself after he did that thing to Christ. He wouldn't murdered himself because he knew he was wrong, bro. He knew he was wrong. And that's what you're doing. For this money, you go out and you kill somebody, right? You've been hearing about these rappers, man. They go out, kill another rapper or something like that, and they get arrested for it. Now their whole life is down the drain. Or they kill themselves because they don't want to go to jail. It's so, you pierce yourself. You kill yourself for that money, man. All for the love of money, which is a sin. Money is the root of all evil because this is where it started. The root of it started here. Look, Matthew 6:24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. You can't serve God and man. You can't serve both, man. Take your pick. If you're gonna cling to God, cling to God. If you're gonna cling to the money, which is the devil, which is another god, cling to it. Because if you cling to him, you can't try to serve God, or you're gonna really mess up, man. Because look, when you evil, trying to do something right, or trying to be nice, you end up messing that thing up. You might as well stay evil. I mean, die later though. You're gonna feel it later. You may as well be like that. You don't have no choice. Look, Matthew 26:15. And said unto them, what will ye give me? And I will deliver him unto you. And they covenanted with him for 30 pieces of silver. 30 pieces of silver. He sold the Messiah out. You see? So in life, when you're selling out your family for some money, you're going to lose in the end. Not only that, if you may do good by stealing and robbing and killing, but you're going to do bad. You're going to lose in the end anyway, because Christ's going to get you back for that. Remember, the first person did him like that was Judas. So the Most High hate anyone who's doing this to family and friends. He don't like it. That's crazy. This is one of the craziest sins you can do. One of the craziest sin you can do. Look at that. Look at that Judas, man, throwing that money out. That's evil. Man, listen, you got to be at peace with yourself. Look, it's a hole in the bag, man, of that money. It's tied up here. It's a hole at the bottom. It's no good. If you want to give money, you want to be a blessed man, you be a righteous person and give it. Give it honestly. Earn it honestly. And then you can give it honestly. Because you won't want to, look, blood money, man, you don't want to give nobody none of that because you earned it. And you were shiesty how you earned it, so you can't give it up. Look, Proverbs 22:9. He that hath a bountiful eye shall be blessed, for he giveth of his bread to the poor. See, he gives some of that to the poor, man. I mean, the scripture is not saying go broke. Just give what you can. You know what you can give. And look, this man, if you got a poor man outside, he don't know what you got. He don't have nothing. So anything you give him will be a blessing. Understand that, man. That's righteousness right there. Anything you give that man is righteous. That's just it, man. You gotta have a blessed heart. You gotta have a good heart. You can't have a good heart with all that shystiness on your mind. Stealing, lying, and killing. All for the money. Proverbs 20 and 21. An inheritance may be gotten hastily at the beginning, but the end thereof shall not be blessed. Look at that. You may go out and steal and rob and get blessed for it, but later on, you're going to pay for that. That's all the scripture's saying. You probably got that money fast with haste. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to pay for it. Being shysty with your own family members, having them sign certain documents so you can get over. Y'all work together. You got some people out here, man, will try to work together with taxes and stimulus, and backstab each other for that money. Or the stimulus check in my name, though. But you ain't supposed to get it. I let you claim the kids. You got your part. No, that ain't how it go. Now y'all fall out. Now you fall out. Or let me sign this piece of paper saying that I'm your caregiver. I'm taking care of you. And you be like, all right, I sign it. And you both trying to get over on the state. Trying to make some extra money. You may need it or not. Who knows? But let's say, for instance, you're not really taking care of this person. And you know what happens? That person know it. And they take that money from you because it's in their name. But they know they're supposed to share with you. And you don't get that. See, that's an evil family member. They no good to you, man. Because they care about money more than they care about you. Look, Proverbs 15 and 27. He that is greedy and gain trouble in his own house, but he that hateth gifts shall live. So he that is greedy gain troubles. So you gain troubles to your own house. People come looking for you, man. Family people, your friends, and they don't like coming over your house no more. You ain't no good. They don't like you. They don't like you. Because they know that how you just played them over some money. So you building this household of hell and evilness towards one another. You doing this to your own house. Look at this. This man right here is trying to do a hit, man, on an innocent person. Her husband probably don't like her. So he paying this man to kill her for some money. You'll kill for the money. You ain't no good. Proverbs 28, 20 through 22. A faithful man shall abound with blessings. But he that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent. To have respect of persons, it is not good. For a piece of bread that man will transgress. He that hastens to be rich hath an evil eye. Haste mean have. You just got an evil eye. And considereth not the poverty shall come upon him. He have no clue that God ain't gonna bless him later. He gonna be back in poverty later. He'll be back broke, back itching for a scratch, man. He gonna want that money again. So he gonna do some more evil, all for the money. You gotta understand that, man. This is why money can't stick to you, because it's a sin. You can't have it. You trying everything you can do under the sun to get you some money in your pocket. And you ain't doing nothing but sinning, because it won't stay with you. Man, the banking system, what bank mean? Do anybody even know what bank mean? Like the banks, like a river bank? Yeah, sure. The reason why I'm saying that is because the word bank gets his name from the river banks. That's right. The Catholic Church, man. Those people, the Jewish people, man, they brought that system over here. That banking system came from them. Look it up. And the word bank just means river bank. That's crazy. You know what a river bank does, right? When that shore hits that river bank, what happens? It causes a current. It starts redirection currents everywhere. Everywhere. Same thing with your cash. When it hit that bank, yeah, that currency is just like the current. That bank start delivering your money everywhere. You don't even know it. Your money is being spent. They started this years ago with gold. They took all the people gold and said it was stolen. The first Fort Knox, look it up. Yeah, that was their system, man. It's some evil plans, the evil stuff they're doing. So your money it hit the riverbanks, which is the bank, and then a current comes because it hit the banks of the river, and then it flows in different directions. This is why when you get your check and you saying, man, every time I get my money, it's just flowing out of my pocket. It's like water. You can't keep it. Yeah, that's what it was made for, to be spent. You can never sit with it. The people who created the system, the money and the banking and all that, they the ones get rich because they the ones created it. You got to get out their system. So you got to understand something. You got to get land. Okay? You got to get your own seeds and animals so you can live. Listen, if a man come over here, took your land, and sold you the very fruit you need to eat, in order for you to eat it, you have to get what? Currency. So you got to get involved with that river flow. Oh, man, you got sleeping, man. But let me get back on topic. Proverbs 22:1. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver and gold. See that? A good name, if you got a good name about yourself, that's who should be chosen, see, for great riches. That right there, your name, who you are. You lose your name, man. When you steal and rob and people hate you, you do hateful things and people start hating you, your name is diminished because you're not trusted. If you're not trusted, nothing go right. Nobody will trust you for nothing. You got family time, family organizations try to put together something. Nobody want to put that money in Auntie's name. Why? Because Auntie like to steal your identification. She'll steal your identification and put something in her name and run up your bills, run up her credit, and now you left with the damage. And you left wondering like how this happened when you go try to get something in your name. So you have to go back over to Auntie's house. Y'all get to fighting. And look, aunties and uncles and family members, look, they so shiesty, they will look at it like this. Look how long it's taking this person to remember that I stole from them. So if you can't even remember, they'll say, how you going to say that I stole from you? How long ago was it? Playing that game. And see, but you got a loving heart, so you won't even realize how long it been. And then when you do find out how long it was, you put it together, it's too late. Because that devil that's in them going to fast talk you out of it. Hey, man, look, these people are demons and they just want to live. They don't understand they fell for the trick bag by the devil. You see that? So silver and gold, man, that's not where it's at. You don't want to be loved for that. You don't want to pick somebody because they have that. All right? You're going to like the dope guy down the street because he got silver and gold on, when the young man the other way live with a family. He's a humble man, but you don't like him because he's not sporting silver and gold. So you go with the dope man who got all the gold on. And what happened? He get killed in the drive-by. You with him. You see that? Or he knock you up and say, well, I don't love you like that. I'm going with another woman who like me for my silver and gold. So you knocked up with a baby in your hand. Stuck with nothing. Looking stupid. Listen to this. Leviticus 19:13. Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning. You see that, man? So if you got the wages of someone that's been working for you, you can't hold that man wages up until the morning he need it. Some of these businesses today do that. They hold your money, know they need to pay you. Some of these stores do. Man, look, they play you on your checks. You waiting for it, and they know you need it. The Bible says you shouldn't be holding a man money that long when you know he need it. If he did the work for you, give it to him fast. But they got these systems all set up to make you wait. Oh, when you open a bank account, but when you put your check in, it got to sit and, be clear for a few days. And you got to wait for it. Man, the bank got all this money. You telling me they don't got enough money to trust the organization that you work for? That's another organization of this land to where they can just give you your money? That's all fake, man, just to stress you out some more. Create wrath, get you to argue with these people, brother. Look at that. money is the root of all evil. This is blood money. I want to mess with that type of stuff, man. Luke 12:15. And he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of things which he possesseth. Man, covetousness is all about being greedy, according to the Bible. You just want money so bad. I mean, you're going crazy for it. And it's not about all the good things, man. It's not about having abundance of things, okay? That's not what the Bible's saying. The Bible, they don't want you to have all that for you to be a righteous person. But we think that's what makes you righteous. Well, it make you live better. That's what you think. So you go out and kill and rob for it, just so you can live better. Blood money, you see that? This is blood money, just to have something. Ecclesiastes 5:10. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity. So you sit up here loving this silver and gold and stuff, man. You're not going to be satisfied. When you get this money, you're not going to be satisfied. You're going to want more. Because you can go out here and hit a lick, man. You're going to buy something with that. But now you want more. You want it again. So you're going to have to do it again. You're going to need it some more. If you're already working, you're already making money, but you just going crazy and want that money to increase. You want to hit a lick on the side while you're working. That's also vanity. Come on, man. Get your minds together, y'all. Look at this here, man. Black Lives leader Monica Cannon Grant, is accused of using donated cash to live the high life with husband Grant. A BLM activist and her husband are accused of collecting approximately $33,426 in unemployment payments and secretly uses $170,000 donated to help young people to treat themselves to meals at Buddha Gump Shrimp. Oh, man. Vacations, cars, rentals, and trips to the nail salon. Monica Cannon Grant, 41, and her husband, Clark Grant, 38, of Taunton, Massachusetts, who founded the nonprofit organization Violence in Boston, were charged in an 18-count indictment. 18-count indictment with wire fraud conspiracy and making false statements to a mortgage lending business. The U.S. Attorney's Office said in a statement Tuesday. Cannon Grant, who also faces a mail fraud count, denies all allegations made against her. She says the Violence in Boston, which raised $1 million, didn't pay any salary, but she is alleged to have paid herself $2,788 a week, taking home $25,096 in 2020 and $170,092 in 2021. So she didn't want to pay nobody no salary, but she can pay herself that much a week. Now, the people that told on her did a good thing. I just hope it wasn't in vain. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they ain't getting no money, so they want to go tell on somebody. See, sometimes you ain't, because while you working for her, you mean to tell me you don't know she taking all that money from these donations? You see what I'm saying? They probably wouldn't get paid. You know, you work for somebody like this. Look, this person's so grimy. How you know she won't say they was in on it too to mess you up? Then you have to fight your way out of that, man. Shiesty, man. Dealing with shiesty people. But if they didn't know it, honestly, they should have got paid. And if they didn't get paid, that's a shame. I mean, it's still in donations. You got to give, honestly, be a good person, man. Look, 2 Corinthians 9:7. Every man according as he proposes in his heart, so let him give, not grudgingly or of necessity. For God loveth a cheerful giver. A cheerful giver, man. You could have been so cheerful and giving these people that money who really needed it instead of spending it on your own luxury self, on luxury items, and having them the ball while these people really, really out here dying. You use BLM organization to get over. That's just crazy. And we can't stop. We can't stop. Our flesh need more. We lusting for it. We crazy. We going crazy for this money. That tells you that money is the root of all evil because we stuck wanting it. 1 John 2:16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. This is why you guys not understanding these scriptures, and you're not getting what I'm getting in the clouds, because he know your heart is evil, is of the world. Of course we need it. I know we need it. It's a pitiful shame, but that's what it is. See, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. You see that? It is of the world. See, you of the world when you want to rock the nice clothes and nice shoes, but you can't afford them. So what you do? You go out and hit licks, so rob donations, or you can walk out of shoe stores. You walk out of shoe stores because you want the best, not the breast, I'm sorry. You don't want the breast, do you? Unless you want to go buy something from KFC. You want the best shoes, don't you? You want the best. So you will steal them. Right? Hey, listen, let me tell you something. I worked in the shoe business before. When I was younger, I seen stealing going on, man, like never before. My daughter is working in the shoe business. You know what she saw? She saw a family, okay? It was a family. Now, I think it was, she said it was an Arabic family. I mean, all people steal. It ain't just minority. It ain't just the black people, Mexican people, Native Americans. You got all sorts. So this was an Arabic family, man. She had 4 kids. She put them all some shoes on, had my daughter and another coworker helping them out because it was 4 kids and the parents. So they all put on shoes, brand new. And then they walked out. They walked out with these shoes. My point is, that's evil. That's evil. 1 John 2:16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh. You lusting and you stealing. You don't understand how deep that is. God don't like it. All for money, remember. That's what Judas did to the Most High. You killing yourself. Because listen, you're going to have to walk around in the mall. You got to walk at home when you get away with it. And you got to look at your child. To me, that's worse than actually getting caught and going to jail, man. Because sometimes it take a minute for them to arrest you. They put a warrant out for you. You know, they arrest you. Then you finally, hey. But see, look, you don't understand. That crime staying on you so long will mess you up. That's even worse, though. But no, you know what's worse? It's to be a parent to love, and you love your child, and you staring at your child with some stolen gear on. Thank God I ain't never have to worry about that. Never have to steal from no store and put clothes on my child back that's stolen or nobody's house. It ain't me, man. Deuteronomy 27:25. Cursed be he that taketh reward to slay an innocent person. And all the people shall say amen. See, they going to say amen when a guy like you die. You going hitting licks and stealing and killing and you taking something for your own good. Curses on you. You actually cursed. So when you got these parents out here, they upset when their child that broke into the neighbor's house and trying to get out with the TV and everything gets shot in the back. You want to ask why that happened. Just think about how you will handle things if somebody come in your house, scaring you at night. No, man, we gotta think, man, out here. We gotta be positive, man. Look at this. I want to show you something real quick. Let me show you guys something. Man spent donations to Black Lives Matter on himself. Prosecutors say this is no cause, no tragedy, and no event that fraudsters won't seek to exploit prosecutors, said in accusing a man of diverting funds from a group he ran that took in more than $450,000. That's a lot more than some shoes you took out of the store. But guess what? God look at both of them the same. You stealing. You stealing. You ain't no good. You're just a dirty thief. You got to find a way to get out of that thing, man. You really do. I mean, you don't think you don't. I mean, you don't feel bad for just stealing like that. How can you? Look at all that money, man. You stole, man. Mm. Leviticus 19:13. Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning. See that? But people keep stealing. There's nothing you can do with these guys, man. They don't understand what they're doing. Check this out. Check this out here. Look, Boston BLM leader and her husband hit with federal fraud conspiracy charges. What can you do with these people, man? You can't do nothing with them. See, that's Cannon's grad attorney. That's what they said. We remain fully confident Monica would be vindicated when a when the complete factual record emerges. So her attorney think that she gonna be vindicated with all that money she stole. They just still trying to be nice and get her off. That's what attorneys for. That's what they're supposed to do. But you, in your heart, you telling me you can live with that? And some attorneys, you gotta be. Sometimes, man, these attorneys be driving me crazy. You could just take a case when you know they evil and you know they did it, but you have to because you signed the contract. You don't want to be sued. Breach your contract. You don't want to be sued, right? So you go ahead and you go with that thing. Wow. You got to go with it. You got to go with the flow, bro. Yeah, these people, man, they ain't no light in them, man. They don't see. They don't know what's going on. Look at this. Donations for sick kids stolen from upstate New York store. Can you help ID suspect? I mean, I don't mean to laugh, but it's killing me. Look at this guy here. Look at his hand. It's on it right here. He stole it. The New York State Police have asked the public for help identifying the man caught stealing a jar full of donations meant to help sick children from a gas station in Catskills. The theft happened. The theft happened at the Speedway on State Highway 28 in Margaretville, Delaware County on July 20th, 2020, provided by the New York State Police. That's what he did. And this is how you know that these people don't have light in them. Everyone is of the devil, man. They of the devil. You got to have light in you. You got to walk in the spirit. If you walk in the spirit, you won't have this evil on you, man. Okay? Go to Galatians 5:16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. That's all you got to do. That's all you have to do, man. Walk in the spirit. You have to. Because that's the only way you can fight this crazy, crazy crap that's going on. You got to walk in the spirit. Look at this. What are donations for? A donation is a gift for charity, humanitarian aid, or to benefit a cause. A donation may take various forms, including money, items, services, or goods such as clothing, toys, food, or vehicles. A donation may satisfy medical needs such as blood or organs transplant. So it's for organ transplants. Now, that's how serious donations are if it goes to the right place. If it goes to the right place, man, these people can really benefit off these donations. They need them. So you taking, every time you steal, this is who you taking from for services like this for these type of people that need them. That's what donations are for. I think the new generation got to be re-educated, man. I don't even want to say that about the new generation, man, because some of the new generation is in this Bible. It's anybody. Old, young, black, white, Arab, don't matter. Anybody. This devil is getting anybody who's weak. Look. How much of your donations you have to turn in? Look. Generally, you may deduct up to 50% of your adjusted gross income But 20% and 30% limitations apply in some cases. Tax-exempt organizations such uses deductibility status codes to identify these limitations. Wow, you see that? So they don't have to turn in all the donations, and that's why they keep thinking they can steal, because they following this type of code here. You see that? Do donations need to be reported to the IRS? For any contribution of 250 or more, including contributions of cash or property, you must obtain and keep in your records a contemporaneous written acknowledgement from the qualified organization indicating the amount of the cash and a description of any property contributed. So any property that you got to donate to people, you got to have a description of it. This is how they try to keep the stealing and the shystiness out of it. But people don't always follow this program because they're evil. Look, can you keep donations for personal use? Using campaign funds for personal use is prohibited. That means no, you can't do it. It's against the law. Commission regulations provide a test called the irrespective test to differentiate legitimate campaign and office holder expenses from personal expenses. So this irrespective test is set up to make sure you know the difference between personal use and organization money funds, what they would use for. That's why they set that up. And people don't understand that. People just don't understand that because they want to steal, kill, and lie and get that money. Go to Exodus 19:5. Now, therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. So God loves a specific nation, but you keep stealing and doing the evil stuff, and he can't protect you. You got to wake up and know who you are. I told you, you have to walk in his spirit, and you won't have to worry about it. You got to walk in the spirit. Listen, there's 3 ways you got to walk in the spirit. 3 ways. Okay? And I'm going to help you find the ways out. You gotta know what to do, man. Okay, look, number 1, you must commit to prayer. You got to pray. Go to Philippians 4:6 and read that through 7. Be careful for nothing. So be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. And the peace of God, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. That's what the scriptures say. 2, you must commit to the word. You must commit to the word. How do you commit to the word? You got to stay committed. You got to stay committed to the word. You know how to do that? All right. This is how you commit to the word. 1 Kings 8:6-1. Let your heart therefore be perfect with the Lord our God, to walk in his statutes and keep his commandments as at this day. So the day you learn them and you know what's going on, you must keep his commandment. Keep his word. You can go to Psalm 1:19-11 as well. 3, you must commit to obedience. James 1:22, Ezekiel 20:13. You must stay obedient, man. That's the only way. Exodus 19:5. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a pillar, a treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. That's all you got to do. Keep his law, stay obedient, pray. All right? That's what you must do, man. 1, 2, 3, easy as pie. All right? Commit to prayer, commit to the word, commit to obedience. You gotta stay obedient, man. You gotta try. Everything, man. All the laws you learn, stay obedient to them. And keep reading the Bible till you learn it and understand it properly. And pray as you're doing it. Fast and pray. Fast and pray and keep his commandments. And definitely keep the Sabbath. All right? That's it for today. Stay up. Don't be greedy. Remember, money is the root of all evil. Keep reading that Bible. Peace.